Then will AI help us to manage our stock levels better? This is obviously a question that comes in. I think management of stock levels is also a practice on its own, right? Because it can be really specific in certain businesses. Of course, with pricing, you can incentivize the consumer to buy more if you want to be aggressive on a specific price or to get a promotion out or whatsoever. So from that perspective, for sure, we can contribute to get ideal stock levels. The other side of that story is also what is then ideal stock level, right? Given market circumstances, how we look at this, we just want to get that objective in. An objective of a business, at least the ones that we work with, is that they, for instance, have a target margin for the year, what they want to achieve. If you have a certain stock level, but you can monetize pretty well out of it, although becomes at a certain point that you have quite a bit of stock, but you still are monetizing quite well, yeah, you can take that situation from a different perspective, right? So from a stock perspective, it's maybe less healthy. Seeing the market circumstances, we are still monetizing quite well. So what is our approach? So I think there's always a multi-dimension approach in terms of what we want to achieve as a business. And one is less driving than the other, right? So you have to make a decision how you want to make that approach. From the pricing perspective, we would always align that with what is the company's objective. So are we going for a revenue strategy or going for a margin strategy? And if that is a margin strategy, we just want to squeeze out as much margin from those products as possible. If it becomes eventually a revenue strategy, of course, for us, the count of the deals becomes most important, and then we will push for that one. So it depends, but of course, it can contribute to that. How we evaluate stock eventually internally, it depends also what type of business you are organized. If you can have a really long shelf life for those products, or that you have, for instance, life cycle stages, and by the next year you have like a newer product, and the value of that product has decreased quite a bit. And of course, there can be different circumstances, and then the optimization in terms of price can be done through life cycle stages, but also valuation of the inventory. But these are two different concepts to take into consideration.